Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Last time around, we begun the 4th class trial, the virtual murder of Miyu. And we're trying to get to the bottom of it. At this point, I think we figured out some critical plot points about this. I think we figured out that the whole virtual world was actually incorrect. It was flipped from how it looked on the map, that Miyu had lied to everyone about the virtual world and how it was laid out. She had set up an artificial wall so that only she could walk through this virtual world without having issues. And she apparently was trying to murder Kokichi. She had a plan to murder Kokichi. For whatever reason, we don't know yet what her motive was. But it all went sour, and we don't know why. We don't know who killed her. Someone killed her on the rooftop with that toilet paper. They choked her out. We all found all this out last time. Someone choked her out with toilet paper, which doesn't break in the virtual world because items can't break in the virtual world. And then they basically found a way to push her body off the rooftop and have it land right next to the chapel. But we don't know who did it, and there's really no evidence. So I don't know how we're going to figure that out. But what's weird now is that we've got Kokichi, who is now acting buddy-buddy with Shuichi. Now, Kokichi, I would think Kokichi didn't do it, because Kokichi knows that Shuichi does a really good job as a detective and has solved some of these cases before. The last thing he would want is Shuichi to be encouraged to find out it was him who did the murder. So I'm actually thinking he didn't do the murder, but as for who did it, I don't have an effing clue. I am seriously stumped as to who committed the murder. I have no idea. Excuse me. Jackalee says, how long have I been growing the beard? About a week, if I remember correctly. Last week, my day off was Sunday, right? So I shaved Saturday. Yeah, so it's been a week I've been growing this out. My day off's Tuesday. I'm probably going to shave Monday. So it's going to be growing another 2 days. What I'm thinking of doing is having it grow like ZZ Top and having it go all the way down like my knees. And then I could like tie things into it and have like big metal danglies and shit. And look like a Viking warrior or something. It could be pretty cool. Joseph C, shout out, man. He just did a super chat. He says, happy Saturday. Hope the stream goes well. Thank you, Joseph, for the super chat, and good to see you here tonight. Welcome. You are the latest super chatter. Let's get you on the leaderboard here. Very nice. Is the heat affecting Jasper Kitty? Yes. The heat is affecting everyone. He is lethargic. He's not energetic at all. He's basically going different places, trying to lay down and get cooler, and there's nothing we could do. You know, he can stay in here with the air conditioning if he wants. I have several fans on downstairs in the cooler area where it's open air. So if he wants to lay on the couch, there's a big ass fan blowing right there. That would help cool him down. But it's up to him to figure out where he wants to go to cool off. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Pastryarchy has arrived and just did a $50 tip, just like this. He went like this and gave a $50 tip, just like that. So see. Like this, hold on. He went, Tony spun, he hold his arms like this, just like that. Thank you, Pastryarchy, for a $50 tip. He just can't wait for the Monday night as well. Yes, double Danganronpa this week. If you guys are fans of the Danganronpa playthrough, double dose of Danganronpa this week to try to get further in the game. But I must forewarn, I already told people on the stream, but I want to tell the YouTube viewers who are watching on demand what's going on here. We are amidst an unprecedented heat wave here in Washington State. Record high temperatures for the next 3 days. We're breaking all the heat records. Right now, I'm sitting in my office with the air conditioner on full blast. It's still 80 degrees in here. So I'm hot just sitting here with the air conditioner blasting in my face. So, FYI, air conditioner's on. You might hear it. It's going to be like this for a few days. All my streams are going to be like this, and there's nothing I can do about it. Just want to, let you guys know up ahead of time of what the heck's going on with that. All right. Now, it looks like who is this? Goku versus Naruto 22 did a $4.99 tip. Says, have you played the other 2 Danganronpa games, and who are your favorite characters? I have played the other Danganronpa games. Problem is, naming my favorite characters would be incredibly tough because it was years and years ago when I played them. I guess you could always go back and watch the playthroughs right here on DSPGaming because they are fully here live, and I would likely tell you during those playthroughs who I like, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I could probably remember 3 characters total out of all 2 games, so thank you for the super chat. Okay, are we ready to continue now? So, let's see what's going on. Kokichi now buddying up with Shuichi, and will Shuichi get to the bottom of this or not? What's going on? Is he being misled? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see who the hell killed Miyu, shall we? Okay. Here we go. Soul Steel, it's over 100 degrees outside. He says, 80 degrees, is that a heat wave? It's over 100 degrees outside. Right now, it's 102 at 7:23 p.m. Tomorrow, it's supposed to go up to the 100 teens. And I think Monday it's supposed to be like 120. I'm not even kidding. This is not weather for Pacific Northwest. This is insanely abnormal. Okay, ready? Here we go. All right. No, wait a minute. Sucker surprise. No, sucker surprise. I never said Mia was my favorite character. You are a liar. A dirty, filthy liar. Okay, now we can continue. Here we go. What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time.
You're saying, nah, let Shuichi do all the work. Fuck it.
This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Nah.
Shut up!
Shut up, man. I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now I need to focus on the case. Right. Don't lose your focus. I'm positive Mew used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. I just have to figure out what it was. We know what it is. We figured it out. She recoded the whole game, or the whole virtual world, and she was the only one who could walk between this virtual wall she created.
The way across it only Mew knew about. Like a hidden bridge.
Wall added by Mew.
Signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported.
Nope, not teleported. I tried to use the wall. And the virtual world says words do not exist. Okay.
The way across it only Mew knew about. Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
A warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to get across.
Got it. Agree. There's a hidden route only Mew can use because that's where the wall is that she created. That's right. She created that virtual wall. All right.
That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
That's right. Mr. Minecraft just wanted another $1.30 tip. What did he say this time? Nonsense. Thank you for the tip, Mr. Minecraftish one. Again, there's no way I'm reading that. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank God there's no commitment that I have to read anything anyone says on this in the tip on the stream because some of this stuff is fucking weird. All right, let's continue. I really don't know what he's saying. It's so weird.
Was there really?
Yes, we know it.
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found two such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
And that's why she... Oh, Jesus! Whoa, scared me.
What is it, Kaito?
It scared me. Did I finish Ratchet and Clank? No, we did not. We're at the very last mission, which takes an hour to do, so I have to do one more night stream to finish Ratchet and Clank. Did it ever get very hot in Connecticut? Yes, it did. In Connecticut, sometimes it would reach 100 degrees. Pretty bad. Actually, I don't think we ever hit like 110, 120. It was usually around 100 degrees tops. The problem in Connecticut is that there was always monstrous humidity. Every home in Connecticut had tons of air conditioning. My parents' house had at least 3 to 4 air conditioners in it to keep the house cool. That's how hot it gets in Connecticut. You need like tons of air conditioning in the summer. Here, not so much. That's why I have 2 air conditioners. You know, but who knows how fucking hot it was going to get. Who knew it was going to be record high temps this year, you know? The game audio is low. Okay, I will change that. Let me up the game audio. Here you go. Okay, so what is it? What did Kaido scream for?
Jeez, you set up a weird wall like that?
Yeah?
That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Huh?
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
I have no idea what he's talking about. None. Befuddled Showdown? Okay, I don't know why he's contradicting us, but okay. Map of the mansion, map of the world.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the mansion. So why waste time talking about the impossible? It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
Okay.
Now, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up
Yeah.
only lets non-human objects go through it.
Right.
Humans aren't able to pass through.
Right.
So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to
Oh,
go
wait
through
a
that
minute.
wall.
Use Avatar.
She's not just an object after all.
Yep.
I'll cut through your words.
Counter because her avatar was programmed to be an object, remember? So there we go.
The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed.
Right.
She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
That's right. He's not listening. He's not paying attention.
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Yes, stupid.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
Oh
It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
my god. So he basically just wasted all of our time because he's an idiot who's not paying any attention. What the fuck is he doing? He playing on his phone or something? Who knows? Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through, then her secret route was through that wall?
Of course. That's how she did it. You couldn't.
That's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
Okay. No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world, literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Fehu Fawner says he was playing Crisis Core. Crisis Core. That's... wow. He pulled out his old PSP to play Crisis Core. Of all the things to be doing to be distracted, that's probably the least thing I would have thought. The least likely thing. Yikes. Okay.
You lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
Yes, she might have been lying about everything. I mean, we know she lied about the map. We know she lied about the walls. She probably lied about the whole virtual world. All the rules are probably lies.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was
Oh my
totally
gosh,
lying about
disgusting.
there being nothing past the wall. She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Monotaro?
Uh-oh. Monotaro's losing it.
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
How would he know? He didn't... Oh, wait a minute. Because Monokuma made it. That's right. The virtual world was originally made by Monokuma, so the Monokubs would actually know the rules of the world.
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Mr. Minecraft just went to me $1.30. Said, did you know that V3 got a bigger budget, but used a quarter of it in the other game modes and half of it on the mini game? I feel like with a bigger budget and the other Danganronpa games, they could have done a better job, but instead we get this. Well, I don't know about the other game modes. I'm not gonna play them or nothing. I don't think. I heard you. I did believe you had told me about them, right? That there was other game modes after you beat the game, it unlocks them or whatever. As for the mini games, I mean, the mini games are kind of silly things to pretend like there's gameplay in there. You know what I mean? But that's funny that they wasted a lot of the budget on the mini games, huh? Ah, chin itching. Ah. Ah. Oh. give it a good scratch. There we go. Okay. So let's continue.
Oh, shoot!
So they gave a hint.
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Miyu to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
Miyu wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Mystery of virtual world?
There have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to.
I bet now they're going to talk about the sign, how it went from one side to the other, and it didn't make sense because it should have been on one side of the river, but it was on the other. And that's how they're going to figure out that the map she drew was fake. The map she drew was bullshit. Yeah, I bet they're going to figure that out now. Yo, Soulsteel says, do you think toilet humor in Yakuza games adds or subtracts from the quality of the game? I don't think that Yakuza does it too much. I mean, sometimes Yakuza could go pretty crazy with some of the sexual content with the freaking host clubs and shit, which I don't want to get on the topic of it, because you guys know I really don't understand that whole cultural thing in Japan. It's just, it baffles me that it is a part of it. But outside of that, I don't think it goes crazy with that stuff. No, I think it's balanced, and it makes you laugh every once in a while. Sometimes a little too far, but most of the time it makes you laugh. It's a good, it doesn't go too crazy, right? Right. Okay. Alright, let's continue. So if we determine why, we can determine what Mew was up to. Okay.
We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing.
Okay.
Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
The events that led us there? On a Kumafon News Course, events at the chapel, Kaido's account, Killing Game Simulator, Log and Logout record, Samugi's account, seeing Mew's avatar through the window, loud noise, device instructions, bottle of poison, map of the mansion. Oh, Jesus Christ. Map of the world, toilet paper, signboard used as a bridge. Let's try that. Now, we're both in the mansion in the virtual world.
Damn it!
Okay, so she's talking about the noise in the mansion, or her account that she saw Miyu.
I was wrong!
You did see Miyu when you were looking for the secret of the outside world, you fucking idiot. Alright, the noise.
This is it!
The loud noise that was... You're right, that wasn't accounted for. Here we
You mean
go.
the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Okay. Alright. Right. Didn't know what the hell made that noise. And that's when she looked out the window and saw Miyu. Whoa, what was that sound? It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but...
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
This is how they're going to discover that the map is incorrect and it's all bullshit and Miyu made it up.
First
Okay.
off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think it was from outside. He sounded close. Right. Oh, you guys are right. I didn't do the gunner glasses. I'm just being stupid. Sorry, guys. I'll do the gunner glasses right now. I completely forgot about it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get them on. Certainly, people are going to be upset and not contribute further if I don't get the first reward on, right? I mean, come on. What kind of a professional am I if I'm not giving out the proper rewards for your contributions? I'd be an ungrateful jackass. And you guys know I'm not an ungrateful jackass, right? Come on. better than that. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Very good. Alright, let's continue.
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Yeah, so we already figured it out ourselves, so...
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
The sign, I'm thinking, that teleported
He
supposedly.
talked like he noticed something, pretending not to know.
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible, like Mew in the mansion or that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened in there. Mine start. Now, I had actually done an upgrade to this mine mod that was supposed to make it easier. Don't know if it actually did. What it's supposed to be is there's no penalty for hitting one of these single ones. There it is, the sign. There it is. Oh, it's not uncovered yet? Seriously? It's not enough? Unless that's not it. Maybe there's more? How do you... I don't know how to do it. The sign is it, but I don't know how to fucking... How do you shoot your... I don't know how to select that. All corners must be exposed. They are. Unless I need to do this too, I guess. Maybe I need to do everything. I didn't have to do everything previously, but now apparently they're making me. Oh, this is great that I'm taking no penalty for doing singles. I mean, before I was taking insane penalty. What the fuck? I don't get it. It's not working. Triangle when they're all exposed? Oh my god.
I see.
That was so stupid. Alright.
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river.
Whoops, my hand slipped.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Where it had moved. Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with the sign. Alright, here we go. Psyche taxi again. This stupid thing. Well, I definitely remember. What happened is it was supposed to be going down river one way, but it showed up on the other river on the other side. Like, how the hell did you get here? And that's how you figured, oh, the map loops. But it actually doesn't loop. The thing is, the map was backwards. Mew had showed them a fucked up map that wasn't correct. She had lied. Psyche taxi. Oh shit! Couldn't get any of those. The car was in the fucking way. Bullshit. At which point was the signboard swept away? The river. Good. The first Dragonborn, I have no idea. He says he tried to take $47. It's not showing up. You do realize that I'd get a pop-up if it came through. If you're using the tips page. If it didn't come through, I'm not going to get a pop-up, and therefore I can't shout it out. What I would say is check, because earlier today, weren't you the person who said you tried to tip and his PayPal had an error, right? Sounds to me like your tipping is not working for some reason. Maybe your bank or your credit card isn't allowing it, which has happened to many people before. But that's on your end and your financial institution, and I can do about that. Or you could be full of baloney. Could be full of baloney. That's not cool. I like salami. I like bologna too. Where is the end of the river? Transition point, mansion side or chapel side? Mansion side is the end of the river. Miss. Chapel side is the end of the river. Oops. That was the first time I got one wrong. Now we're heading to the city. The big city. Coming up on the big city. Man, you can tell they spent a lot of money on this movie. I mean, I don't think I've seen graphics like this. Yeah, actually, the truth is, these graphics are better than Cyberpunk 2077, so... that's not really saying much, but this is pretty much better than the driving in Cyberpunk 2077. It's like leaps and bounds better. Where was the signboard found after it was swept away? It was found on the mansion side. Yes, mansion side. Good. Are we done? No, there's still more. Damn, this is like the longest one. We're on a super narrow path. We've never actually driven this far in the game before. What the hell? Was that, what's her name, the cosplayer up on the signs there? Did you see that? Compared to the river's current, which way did the signboard flow? Backwards. Right. Against the current. And now that's what the question was. How did that happen? Good. So there you go. Which is, we already figured this out. It's funny, you do this big elaborate thing to figure out something that I figured out like many hours ago.
It connects.
Okay.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current.
First Dragon Board is insisting that the tip came through. Let me double check. It might have come through at, you know, if somehow you didn't use my PayPal tips page, which I don't know how you could not, but maybe you did it. I don't know. Let's see here. What is that? I'm showing you there. Hold on. It's loading. Here we go. Okay. Why do I get the feeling everyone's full of crap? Okay. Everyone's full of crap. Just like I knew. People were trolling. No. There's been only a few tips this stream. There's $1.30, $50 from the patriarchy, $1.30, $1.30. And that's what I've got on the leaderboard, right? Yep. So you guys are all full of crap. Because it's not here. You're sending funds off to some phantom person. You really are. Because it's not here. I'm seeing absolutely nothing. You guys are full of crap. And you're derailing the stream. So I'm not listening to your crap anymore. You guys are liars. Okay, thanks. Alright, it appears that the sign was carried against the river's current. That's correct.
We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct?
No, we're not. Kajor, you cannot send me confirmation to prove anything because you're lying. Just like earlier, you were complaining and saying that regulars hadn't come over from Twitch, and I didn't recognize regulars, and everyone in the stream was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, literally, everyone was like, what do you mean? Phil's had the regulars come over, we've been having a good time, and you're interacting. What the fuck are you talking about? So here's what you can do. You can fuck off. Okay? Stop trying to derail the stream. It's obvious you're full of shit and the other guy's full of shit. Alright? That's what you could do. Alright. Now let's continue.
It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there. But that's not where we found it.
Right.
We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with
Good evening,
walking
Ally
through
J.
the
How you
wall,
doing?
right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
We figured this out so many hours ago. I feel like it's some big mystery.
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't.
Now everyone is completely silent in the stream chat, and I don't know why. Everyone quieted up. No conversation at all after I said hello to Alec.
The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
Jake Likes Cats says if you're regular for Twitch, drop your app. Ryan says he loves the Danganronpa stream. Fehu says I'm grinding a Dota 2. Das Bullshit says badonkadonk. Okay, at least there's some chat now. Good.
So, how are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
Ah, well, what we know so far is that...
King Furbs asks, how was Fist of the North Star video game? Was it worth playing? I liked it. It was very repetitive with the combat, but it was basically the Yakuza formula. And I mean the old Yakuzas, not Yakuza 7, but the previous Yakuzas. It was like Fist of the North Star as a Yakuza game. So, it was interesting. It was very unique. I did actually like it, although there were some grindy parts and annoying parts. I actually liked it. So, okay.
The unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
Okay. What clues relate to the unnatural way the signboard was carried on the river? Oh my god, I don't fucking know. Here. Something only Mew knew about, and that's throwing us off. So that's not
Damn
it. The map of the world? Nope. I don't know. The lattice? No. You prepared that too, but there's something else related how the signboard was washed away. signboard's not human. So maybe the wall? The wall she made?
This is it!
The wall she made. Okay. I don't know, it doesn't
It
seem like
might
this is
have
the right
to
thing
do
to
with a
pick. It just seems
wall
like they,
that
I
only
don't know. It doesn't
objects
seem
can
right
pass
anyway.
through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through,
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Right.
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
Because the map is wrong.
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
Okay. No King firms that absolutely say that the Fist of the North Star game is better than the Mad Max game. It's a lot of hand-to-hand combat with crazy explosions and shit. Gory stuff, but actually entertaining stuff. Xbox One is garbage is here. Wow, Xbox One is garbage. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Welcome to the stream. Timmy $1.30 says, I'm jealous. Super Monkey Ball games are only on the Switch. It's one of my favorite series as a child. Oh, yeah? Then you should get a Switch. There's plenty of reasons at this point to have gotten a Switch by now. I can't believe that you don't even have one. Come on, man. You got to get a Switch. What are you doing? You're doing it wrong. You got to have one. Okay. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
I don't need hints. I figured this out for myself like four streams ago. What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Kokichi might be onto something here. We need to forget about what we know just to think about it. And just think about it. How does the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense and focus on the flow of the river. How does the signboard pass through? Downstream and upstream connect.
that's it! What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Yeah, it's a video game, so it could have different rules. Did I like the Witcher TV series? I did not see it, Soul Steel. I didn't have Netflix anymore. I got rid of Netflix, and then that came out, and like one other thing came out that people kept asking me about, and I've never seen any of those shows because I don't have Netflix anymore. So, okay.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Well, that was my vest rack falling off the wall and hitting the floor. Wanna know why? Because it's so hot in here. The adhesive is coming off the stickers on the wall. I can actually see the stickers pulling off the wall that were holding the vests. So I have to go now pick up this mess. Hold on. Here it is. It was connected with these sticky Velcros. See that? Sticky Velcro tabs? But the ones on the wall are coming off because of the heat, so I guess I can't use that rack for now. It's too hot. So, oh shit. Oh, I gotta throw my vest somewhere else. Give me a second to figure out where to put all these vests, okay? Let's see. So, lest anyone think that I was kidding about the heat, we got adhesive things coming off the walls. And now I gotta wonder, because I got other things in my house hung by those, is everything gonna fall off the fucking walls now because it's so hot? It might. Shit. Did it scare Jasper? No, Jasper actually left. He went somewhere else to lay down and stay cool, so he wasn't in here. Okay. I said it's only 80. It is 80 degrees in here, but the problem is two things. Number one, 80 degrees in a confined area makes it become very stagnant, humid air. So in this room, it's incredibly, like, stuffy. It feels sticky, you know? And that's what makes adhesive melt. When you have actually air like that, affected, you know, air, that's when things start to fall apart. So that's what it is. It's a confined. If this were 80 degrees, but a big open room, and it was cool, you know, having it aired out, it'd be different. A little confined-ass room here, you know? Okay. Yeah, Andre the DJ said, ironic, the game's talking about this wall, and then the thing falls off my wall. I know. The spirit of the large vest wanting to be worn. There will be no large vest tonight. Like I said, tonight, the vest that will be eligible tonight will be the camo, the gray, and the denim, the skinny vests, because I can't wear a heavy vest out, you know, it's too hot. Shout out to BattleDuck9000 who just hit me $4.20 and just watch all the heat will end up melting the rubber seals in the windows, welding them all shut permanently. Well, there you go. You gotta wonder. Again, we live in a place where things are not meant to be this hot and things are not heat proof. What will actually break down and stuff during the course of the next few days? What's gonna go haywire because of this heat that no one prepared for? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, so, wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too. Why not? Wait, in that case...
I got it! I know why Mew only set up one wall.
Because it's the same wall.
What are you talking about now?
The reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls are the same wall. Yeah.
That's it! The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
No, Geek Generalist, I don't have any power tools. I think eventually I'm going to have to get some for home improvement purposes and the like. Because I definitely could have been using them this year, for example, when that drawer broke, stuff like that. I think eventually I will get a power drill if I can afford one. But, yeah, no, I don't have that, so I can't screw into the wall and mount anything properly, no. Oy, oy, oy. Okay.
The same wall? It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world. The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Right.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us!
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch!
See, this kind of annoys me because the entirety of tonight's stream so far, 45 minutes, has been about this, and I already know the answer. I already figured it out for myself, so it's kind of like they built it up so you're like, oh, slow so you understand. I already know. I already figured it out.
If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
The secret, huh? I suppose we should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world. I already know it! I already know it. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, this shit again. W. World. So it's world. I have to find an O. Fuck, I don't know where the L was. Fuck, where's the D? No! I'm about to die. I have 0 health. World? World what? I don't even know. World what? I saw a P, I saw an S. World. What the fuck? I have no idea. SP? Game over. Fucking game over. Game over, man.
Is
Game
this...
over, man.
We can't let it end here.
Oh, try again. Stupid. I didn't see the W. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know where the D is. Not O. I tried O, it didn't work. World and then O didn't work. So what could it be? World, W again, no. Not R. Fuck. What the fuck is it? L? L. World? The world loops. World loops. The world loops. Like Fruit Loops, but world loops. Okay, got it. They're delicious. World loops are flavored, all kinds of different fruit flavors. Amazing with milk.
Yes,
orange
that's
juice.
it.
Ugh.
The
Orange
virtual
juice and
world
cereal.
is a loop.
Okay.
Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
No. Wrong.
Virtual world. Oops.
What in the world?
Oh my goodness. Jake Lasso, please stop trying so hard to derail the stream. I mean it. Like, so one of the dumbest comments. You want to hear what he said? He said, "Oh, you ever look up the girls from high school that you liked and see how they look now?" No. No. You want to know why? Because I'm not a loser. I have a life. I don't need to sit there and reminisce about girls from 25 years ago that I don't care about. I have a nice life now. I don't care about fucking people from high school. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Jesus. What are you talking about, man? Stop it. Stop trying to derail. Okay.
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream.
Aha.
And floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
Too crazy?
Looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
Oh, God.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Okay.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts. Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop... There!
Yep. Loop's in the middle. That's right.
The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map,
Finally, they did it.
but the loading
Finally.
point was actually at the edges.
They finally made it make sense.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather... her wall was at the center of the world.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them.
Correct. Finally, we get to the
Any
meat
sound
of it.
emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
There we go.
That's right. That's how the virtual world works.
Impressive, Shuichi! For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
For you to get this far, what are you, some villain pulling the strings?
I mean, that's his character, right? His character is supposed to be the villain behind the scenes pulling the strings and
Nope.
everything.
Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember? Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map.
Right. You assumed it was correct.
Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center. Which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
Yes, correct.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Yeah, if Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery. That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet.
Hoy. Fehu says Kokichi does not seem to take this seriously. I mean, I think he does take it seriously. He likes being in control. He likes the fact that he figures some stuff out, or he finds info and then he doesn't tell everyone. He purposely withholds the information, and then he leads people around these roundabout ways for them to actually figure that shit out, right? So it's a means of manipulation, you know? I think he likes the fact he feels like he's the mastermind pulling the strings, the puppet master, to get people to do what he wants, when in reality, they probably would have figured the shit out anyway without him, you know? Jess Mess did a $2 super chat, but it was deleted. So apparently it was something bad. I don't know, because I didn't get to see it. Mr. Minecraft just did a $2 super chat, says, I say Mew's plan was brilliant. I mean, it was interesting the way she did it, because for sure it was confusing at the beginning. But as soon as that sign showed up on the other side, I knew that I figured it out. As soon as the sign went to the other side, I was like, she lied. She's the one who presented the world to everyone. She's the one who explained the world to everyone and said, oh, here's the criteria. She could have made it all up, and she did. She pretty much made all that shit up, you know? No, I can't see the deleted super chat. When that was deleted, here, let me see. Yeah, no, I can't see it. I cannot see that super chat. Nope. Once it's gone for good. I can't even see it again. Yep. Anyway, let's continue.
Actually,
Excuse
this
me.
culprit hunt just got to the exciting part.
Yeah, maybe now we'll finally figure out who the fuck did this. Because that's the whole thing I've been waiting for an hour. Like, will they figure out who did it or not? I hope so.
Even if we know all
Ooh.
the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all.
Okay.
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
What is Kokichi's plan here? Right. This entire class trial, Kokichi's been pulling the strings. In fact, before the trial, when we were investigating the murder, he seemed to be pulling the strings. So it seems to me like he's had this master plan going on the entire time. And what is it really, right? This is what we got to get to the bottom of. What is he thinking? What is he doing? And what is he really getting at? And then we're going to find out soon enough. All right.